Hello snow friends, what is up? In this video, we will be showing you the main highlights of the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. We highly recommend this place as it is well suited for visitors of all ages and is only a 10 to 15 minutes drive away from downtown Vancouver. Before we start, we thought it would be best to give a quick orientation of the park layout. There is a big map located near the entrance of the park that looks like this, which highlights three main areas: the Suspension Bridge, Treetops Adventure, and the Cliffwalk. However, the park definitely has more to offer, which is why we will also be covering three other areas as shown here: Central Lake, Boardwalk, and the Exit Trail. At the end of this video, we will also be showing you a hidden gem which is definitely worth a visit if you're already here. So enough with the introduction and let's get to it. Heading back to the map, we start off with the main highlight of the park, the Capilano Suspension Bridge. Hanging 70 meters above the Capilano River, the bridge is a whopping 137 meters long. It also has a rich history, with the original bridge being built in 1889. Now you might be thinking, over 100 years old? Is it safe? No worries. While the original bridge was made with hemp ropes, it has since been replaced with cables strong enough to hold up a 747 airliner. The suspension bridge is also the best place to soak in the sights and sounds of the Capilano River. On a day with almost no crowd, you can most certainly get to witness the bridge in all its glory. Standing at one end and looking across the length is truly a sight to behold. The next place we will be checking out is the Treetops Adventure. The great thing about the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park is that there is not only one bridge, but many mini suspension bridges built amongst the trees. High up above the forest ground, you can get a squirrel's eye view of the forest from the numerous viewing platforms, connected across a series of 7 mini bridges attached to the majestic Douglas fir trees. The best thing about the viewing platforms and the mini bridges is that it is built upon an innovative tree collar system, which does not require any penetration of nuts and bolts and allows for continuous and natural growth of the trees. Next up on the map, following right from the end of the Treetops Adventure, Central Lake is located right in the middle of the park and often hosts amazing decorations. The park will often have different exhibitions, such as the canyon lights during the winter season. Just as what you can see here, the lake is peppered with numerous light balls, which give a very special feel to the place, almost like snowflakes floating all over the park. Do check out the Capilano website for any ongoing exhibitions, but one thing we suggest is that you can consider visiting the park later in the afternoon, all the way into the evening, to get both day and night views of the park. With two vastly different experiences of day and night, it will almost feel like visiting two parks for the price of one. One of the more underrated places in the park, the Boardwalk, is a great trail to witness the majestic Douglas firs in full view. Located right along the forest floor, you will get to experience a different perspective of the park and be fully immersed amongst the trees. The best part about the Boardwalk is also the view of the suspension bridge from this angle, with a special little treat of the Canadian flag with love. Definitely a highlight of the park, the Cliffwalk is a suspended walkway lining the face of a cliff. The high and narrow pathways of the walk can be somewhat exhilarating and also allows you to see the Capilano River from a different angle. The light rings at the middle of the walk also make you feel as though you're walking through a portal in time, transporting you to a place of serenity and peace, and to be one with nature. Following on directly from the Cliffwalk, we have the exit trail. We've named this the exit trail as this is most likely the last trail you will be going through before you head out of the park. This trail gives a very different vibe to the rest of the park as it is more open and showcases more of the low-lying vegetation such as ferns, which are extremely essential to our ecosystem as well. Before we come to the end of this video, we did promise you a hidden gem. Located just 3 minutes drive north of the park is the Cleveland Dam. There are some hiking trails which start from the parking lot, but even if you are not up for a hike, the view here is a sight to behold. The reservoir, which the dam is connected to, gives you an unblocked view of this picturesque scene. Nothing beats walking just a few steps from the comfort of your car and being greeted by a view that most can only dream of. So be sure not to miss this place if you do decide to visit Capilano. We hope that you really liked this video, and if you do want to see the full video of the trails within the park, do check out the link in the description below. Till next time, and we'll see you again!